Hi, I'm Ashley Watling. I'm here at Hervey Bay Regional Gallery. I'm the new director, and I'm here with Andrew Fechner, who's the project manager of the renovation and rebuild of the galleries.
Hi, as Ashley said, I'm the project manager. The gallery here closed early last year, and we're currently undergoing extensive renovation and refurbishment works that's primarily focusing on the HVAC component, which is the mechanical air conditioning required to climate control the environment to an international standard. Do you want to come and have a look and see what we've been up to? So Ashley, one of the first initiatives of the project was to help stop the wind coming in and out. So we've installed these double airlock doors, and what that does is provides a buffer from the outside air to the inside air.
And so will this be the main entrance for the gallery now?
Yes, there was a little bit of confusion as to where the entrance was within the building, so we'll be refocusing people's attention to come from the car park straight through and into the building.
Amazing.
One of the challenges in operating a gallery in a tropical environment is to deal with humidity control. So what we've done in the new main gallery space is to install a vapor wrap, and that actually is a seal within the building, and we can have a look at that now. This here was originally the Discovery Sphere. The Discovery Sphere was an interactive part of the gallery space. We've now repurposed this, and this will now be the main gallery, and this has the high level of climate control. So if you come and have a look in here, Ashley, you can see where they've done the vapor wrapping. There might be some other footage that shows the earlier works, but this here is an airtight membrane that sits in the entire gallery, and what that does is stops any outside air and moisture coming in and out of the building, and that's to a level that you would find in a laboratory or even a medical theatre.
So this keeps our environment completely stable in these galleries?
Yes, so we're aiming to keep the humidity to within half a percent. So that means that while the outside humidity may be rising and falling, we keep it under a very controlled level. So actually this will be the new larger gallery space that has the climate control that we've talked about. As you can see, the contractors at the moment are just finishing off the plastering, and then in the coming weeks this will be then painted, there'll be track lighting installed, and the gallery will be coming close, this part of it will be close to completion. So actually, if you come this way, we can look at what was the original gallery space, which will still remain. So from the outside eye, you won't see any changes here. It's all done behind the scenes. We're up there in the ceiling. They're installing new air conditioning that then allows for a much tighter climate control, high performance. Unfortunately, this area won't have the vapor wrap, but we still expect this room to have a significantly improved climate control. The original air conditioner was what was called a hot water and a cold water cooling system. So we have decommissioned the hot water system, and we've gone to an electronic heating system, and what that allows is far tighter and quicker responsive times.
So I guess in Queensland it's really essential for us to have this level of control. Do we now rate on a statewide standard?
Galleries aren't rated, but the only regional one is that'll probably have a similar control is the new gallery at Rocky. Otherwise you have to travel to Brisbane to see galleries that are controlled at such a high level.
So this work is really putting us at the forefront of gallery practice in the state.
Yes, and it's very exciting for Fraser Coast Council to actually have such a high level of controlled gallery space, and that they can then market this and then achieve the highest possible artworks and exhibitions coming to the region. This here will be the repurposed cafe space. So part of the elements we're doing here is actually making it a lockable space, so that way council has the opportunity to lease this and a private retailer can come in and actually operate a small cafe. As we mentioned earlier, there's a lot of behind the scenes mechanical services. So if we come up here, we can have a look at the plant room. So actually, if you'd like to come in here, this is the plant room. This is the engine, physically the engine room of where the air conditioning is actually done.
So this is really the room where a lot of the change and a lot of the work is coming from.
Yes. So what will happen is you have the air that is taken in from the outside. This comes through what's called air handling units. There's 5 air handling units within the gallery space. These have, which are yet to be refitted, they have coils, and those coils run cold water through them so that the warm air can come through and be cooled down to the exact temperature.
Amazing.
And as you can see, there's a lot of work in fitting these mechanical services.
And these are really essential to being able to run a gallery that is stable and safe and...
Correct.
Yeah.
So once these services have all been completed and fitted, they'll then feed back to a computer. It's 5 different systems within these, or 5 different air handling units. Each air handling unit is dedicated to a separate space, so you'll have the foyer, the 2 gallery spaces, the office space, the cafe space, and each one of those is separately monitored and recorded on a building monitoring system, and that is registered on a computer package, and you can actually see the temperature for every minute of every day and see if there is any fluctuations.
Another change that visitors will see when they come to the new gallery is a destination retail space. So we'll be supplying gifts, things made by local designers and artists that people can either buy to take home with them or as gifts for friends and family. Thank you so much for showing us through. I cannot wait to open this gallery and share all of these changes with the public.
Yes, it's very exciting.